Afternoon, guys. Welcome to Football Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, and spreading love during this pandemic. Because we all need a little bit of loving. Let me just put this camera back a bit. There you go. Oops. Really professional going on. And there you go. Um, anyway, sorry, no shave. I haven't done my hair either today, but I'm well and a feeler. Hope you're well anyway, guys. Just thought I'd come to the golf club and do a little catch up. Many thanks for people who watched uh, the Brownie and Daya show last night. Much appreciated. And if you and the rising numbers regarding the John Burridge interview, so thank you very much. Let's go into a chat. And Finn, hi, hi Brownie, hi Finn. Hope you're well. Basically, um, I even though the rumours are coming out that the Super League is dead, I can see it. I can see the ugly snake rearing its head again in the next 5, 10 years. It happened years ago. They were called the G14, or in other words, the Great 14 back then. Um, and as I mentioned on the show last night, I remember even as a kid, you know, um, you had consoles or computer games, which even then back in the 80s and 90s would be called, European Super League and all that. So you had the idea back then, uh, and it was always a bargaining chip for the bigger clubs to get more out of UEFA. But what I've noticed in the last few days is that there's so much hypocrisy going on as well. The likes of Sky, UEFA, the FA, the Premier League, they all are hiding behind what has to be said, a fantastic, well organized protest by football fans in general, right across the board. Please remember, Sky, for example, at the start of this pandemic, when people were losing their jobs, people were struggling to make ends meet. They still are anyway, they're in a worse position now. But struggling to make ends meet, struggling to pay the bills, struggling for any income, especially if you're self-employed. Sky wanted to charge people who already were season ticket holders of the clubs, of the clubs they support, and for reasons not, it weren't their fault they weren't able to attend games. They already subscribed to Sky, and Sky wanted to charge the football fan, the working class football fan, a further £15 per game. Let that sink in for a minute. £15 per game. That is what Sky wanted to charge you. Now, the likes of Jamie Carragher, Guy Neville, they deserve a big pat on the back. Because they did, in a way, Carragher did actually say that they can come across hypocrisy because of the Sky and what they done in '92 when they basically hijacked the old First Division and made it into the Premier League. But I really, it does leave a real bad taste in my mouth when you have Sky and Talksport, because that's the same company now, basically leading the campaign for supporters, because it's just hypocrites. First of all, it was just Sky Sports. You paid a subscription. Then you had to pay a subscription. First, Sky Sports was on a basic Sky package. Then you had to pay a subscription anyway to get the Sky package. Then a few years later, um, you had to pay extra for the sports. And a few years later, you had to pay extra for the football. And then because BT bought them out, bought the rights to the Champions League, you now have to pay for your Sky subscription, and also pay for BT Sports as well. Don't get fooled, people. Don't get fooled. I'm all for people making money, businesses making money. I'm all for economies, but some of the rhetoric and language being used is starting to leave a bad taste in my mouth because it's pure hypocrisy. Regarding the other clubs as well, you know, uh, let's let's not forget that the other clubs are only up in arms because they weren't invited originally. The likes of Everton, I don't know Welsh, I don't know Everton, um, West Ham, all of them. These are the same clubs who voted. Everyone apart from Leicester voted for that £15 per game charge. So please, 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 don't let their PR machines convince you otherwise. The only reason they aren't happy about the Super League is because they did not get an invite in the first place. Anyway, I just thought I'd have a little rant, a little chat over coffee. My coffee's now getting cold. Tonight I'm speaking to Stephen. The World Football Show is going to have a chat about football within that fantastic country called Greece. Discuss the highs and lows of what happened previously within Greek football, and what for us to expect from Greek football in the future. So that is 8 o'clock Spanish time, 7 o'clock UK. Please check that out. Please like, subscribe, and share. We need guys sharing. We need people come on the channel. I'm sure for people who remember this channel right at the beginning, you can see how much has already improved, and it's going to go improve even more. But I can only do it without your help. So I hope what I've said may ring a few bells in people's heads and thinking, nah. This PR rhetoric, these PR machines, and they are massive machines, from the other Premier League clubs, from Sky, from the FA, the Premier League. Majority of them are only whinging and calling it a fan movement, basically because they were going to lose out financially in the end. That's all it is. Anyway, take care, guys. All the best. Love you all. Hasta luego.